Good morning, class! How are you today? Great! Are you excited for our new lesson this morning? Yes? Great! So, before we start our lesson, we have first the opening prayer that will lead to us by Mr. Lumagbas. Okay, but before anything else, I would like to see the cleanliness in your classroom. Just pick some pieces of paper under your seats. Some messy things, I don't like it, just pick it. Okay? Okay, that's good. Good morning, class. So, first, before we proceed to our topic, we will have first, I make sure you have ability to listen. Then, just don't forget to write this important matter that we tackle. This important things. Then third, listen attentively and okay. Are you excited? Very good. So, before we start our new lesson, I want to show you our objectives. Yes, Mr. Pasaporti, can you read us the first objectives? Okay, very good. The next second, yes, Mr. Gamolo, can you read the second objectives? Yes, very good. And the third one, Mr. Mora? Okay, very good. Okay, so before we proceed to our new lesson, I want to see the picture inside our flat screen. Okay, what have you to say about this picture? Yes? Solina, Mr. Solina? Okay, that's right. Then another idea. Yes, Mr. Amora? Great, that's good. So, what do you think our lesson is all about? Or are you familiar with this? Okay, Mr. Sulina? Yeah, very good. And how can you, how can you elaborate or familiarize this kind of pictures? Yes? That's good, no? So, you can now thinking that, what do you think? What our new lesson it's all about? Yes? Luar, Mr. Luar? Okay, very good, that's right. So, our lesson is all about 5S. 5S in workplace. So, what do you think is 5S? Or what's the purpose of 5S? Okay, can you read, Mr. Kanite? Okay, very good. So 5S is the purpose of 5S is to make the workplace function better by making it an easier place to work. This, of course, mimicking spaces makes sense. Tools and materials are placed in logical or clean regularly. Cleaning and organization become habits. When used correctly, 5S ultimately makes process safer and more efficient. It is understandable? Yes, very good. It's so very understandable. Because 5S refers to the cleanliness, not only for our workplace, but also in our surroundings. Do you agree with that? Okay, very good. Then, where does the 5S originated? Okay, 5S originated in Japan and was first implemented by the Toyota Motor Corporation. The methodology was developed as a way to make just in time, no? GIT, to make just in time manufacturing possible. This type of manufacturing intends to produce only the amount of product that is needed when it needed. Okay, there is the 5, the Japanese word shiketsu, which is in English standardize. In Japanese word shitsuki means sustain in the English word. Then the third is sisu, means shine in English word. Then shiri or sort is in English. No? 5 siton, sit in order. Okay, this is very understandable, no? In 5S. So when you are working in a company, no, in a standard company, they are implementing the standardized, or what do you mean ISO, no? Implementing standard organization, no? So these 5S are very important in doing their job and daily work activities. Okay, so let's proceed to. So 5S. What does 5S stands for? Okay, can you read, Mr. Solina? Okay, so I'm going to read also, not to understand well. 5S stands for the 5 steps of this methodology: to sort, sit in order, to shine, to standardize, and sustain. These steps involve going through everything in this space, deciding what's necessary and what is not, putting things in order, cleaning and setting up procedures for performing tasks on a regular basis. Okay, so 5S are particularly effective because they can to improve the housekeeping in your workplace and rest of your premises in order to obtain the following advantages. So the first, improve safely. So it's very easy and very understandable, right? Okay, improve safety. No? When you are in safety, so you can make your own quality time and quality moment. No? Smoothly work your hand in hand smoothly. Improve safety. Improve the working atmosphere and environment. Improve the quality of work and products. And lastly, enable efficient and maintenance. Okay, no? So in 5S, there's also a maintenance. No? There is also a maintenance, and it will be found in the fifth 5S in our topic, the sustain. No? To sustain the ability, the capability, and the availability of your workplace. To maintain, no? Sustain. Okay. Next. The first thing in our 5 is shiri or sort. No? Are you familiar with this? Okay, not exactly. Okay, sorting, as you see in the picture, this is the kind of sorting. No? This first part, the left side, is an 5S not performing sort, and the other side is you are going to apply the 5S, the first one as sort. So meaning, you are going to sort the things that are not needed. No? Dispose the things that are needed. And there's an meaning. Okay. Taking out and disposing unnecessary unneeded items are thrown away and disposed. Okay, you got it? So it's very understandable. So taking out and disposing unnecessary items and unneeded items and throw away and dispose. So to be sure, you are going to select and put the needed one. Okay, right? And that is shiri or sort. Okay, next. The second S in our topic is the shiton or systematize. What do you think is systematize? No? From the word system. My sistema. So, it's a picture. What do you think the picture? No? It's so very organized, right? Very good. What do you think? Clean. Yeah, that's good. Clean. And the meaning of systematize or system is organizing of necessary item in good order and easy to access. No, that's the why you said a while ago. It is clean and organized. Okay, very good. That's good. No? So easily you got it. You got it. Easily understandable. Then items in the workplace and are arranged for ease of access and repeated use. No? So maluwag lang siya. No? So you are smoothly moving away. So no hard, meaning you are not in danger. You work smoothly. So that is systematized. You have a system to work freely and smoothly. Okay, you got it right? Yes? Okay, good idea. Okay. Have you experienced doing this in your home or in your workplace? Okay, very good. So next, the third one is the siso. No? Siso, from the word siso, from Japanese word, so meaning sweep and shine. No? So the meaning of this, cleaning the workplace after usage, even if things are not dirty. No? So do you think that removing the dirt do you think it is clean na? So no. So cleaning of workplace after usage, even things are not dirty. So you are going to maintain after you use such tools or the table. So after you make work, then you dispose, make it clean, shine your floor. You're gonna sweep and to make it smoothly and make it comfortable. Okay, very good. Then the fourth one, shiketsu, or standardize, from the word standardize. So what do you think is the meaning? So there are pictures. So in the other side, there are an X1 so without 5S, and with 5S is going to check. So how can you differentiate the two? Okay, Mr. No? Okay, good idea. Another idea. Okay, Mr. Gamulo. What do you think the picture is all about? Okay, very good. Exactly. So, shiketsu, or standardized in English, is to maintain the workplace in high standard of housekeeping and sanitation. Okay, so it's disinfection, prevents the spread of microorganisms that cannot be seen in your naked eyes. So how about no? The best example is this is our facing the pandemic right now, no? So the microorganisms that we cannot see even our naked eyes, no? So only the microorganisms can be seen in a microscopic tool or equipment. Okay, so in order to maintain the workplace in a high standard, so you are going to make it have a rule. No? In your company or in this school, you have a rule. You set up a rule that every one of you that can be your work. No? After the end of this class, at the end of the session, or at the end of the day, so your work is this. So you are going to have this standardized. No? So you have your routine, right? You got? Okay. You got what I mean, class? Okay, very good. So the fifth one is the Sitsuki. No? Are you familiar with this? No? Not really. Okay, Sitsuki is self-discipline. So we have, all of us have a self-discipline, right? Okay, self-discipline or sustain. So what do you think is the meaning is that? Okay, you have features. Okay, sustain. You're going to sustain. So make it clean, sustain. The meaning of this: doing things spontaneously without being told. Huh? So you are going to things that you are not being told. So you have an, what do you think? Okay? Yes! Very good. You have an initiatives to doing things without being told. Okay, let us give a very big clap to Mr. Gamolo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whoa! Very good. That's right. So the second is, even if you have the knowledge and skills, but you do not practice self-discipline, they are still considered as useless. Do you agree with that, class? Yes, very good. So you are going to see yourself, no? If you, me, am I you? Okay, you are useless if you do not use these 5S, and especially in discipline and sustain, right? Self-discipline. So if you are conduct this in your home, your workplace, at school, or any part of working area that you have the 5S, then your manager or the management system of your company, then it will get the attention of you. You have to apply the 5S, so meaning you as one of the employees are good and you are a good performance. So in good performance, you have a good achievements. Do you agree with that, class? Okay, very good. Now, to see if you are listening attentively or you get what I show to you or explain the process, the purpose, and the 5S what stands for, then we will have an activity. Are you excited for our activity? Yes. Okay, so we will have group you into 5 groups. Okay? So, but before we proceed to our groupings, I will show you a video of applying 5S. Are you excited with that? Yes. Are you willing for that? A video. Okay, a film showing. Yeah, you got it. You're very fan of video. Okay.
S. Mahirap hanapin ang bagay na kailangan kapag magulo ang gamit. Maaari din itong maging sanhi ng aksidente. Mag-5S tayo sa ating mga lugar sa trabaho. Seri, sort o suriin ay ang paglalagay ng mga gamit sa tamang lalagyan at pag-aalis ng mga gamit na hindi kailangan sa trabaho. Second, systematize o sinubi naman ay ang pagsasalansan ng mga gamit upang madaling maabot ang mga ito at hindi makaabala sa trabaho. Sesam, sweep o simutin ay ang pagpapanatili ng kalinisan ng mga gamit at ng lugar sa trabaho. Second, standardize o siguruhin ang paraan para matiyak na tuloy-tuloy ang pagpapatupad ng good housekeeping sa pamamagitan ng pagsama nito sa OSH policy at program ng kumpanya. Dapat may shitsuke, self-discipline o sariling pusa ang lahat pagdating sa pagpapanatiling malinis at maayos ang kapaligiran sa trabaho. Tandaan ang 5S upang aksidente ay maiwasan. Sort o suriin, systematize o sinupin, sweep o simutin, standardize o siguruhin, self-discipline o sariling kusa. Isang paalala mula sa OSHC.
Okay, it's so very clear, no? You got the video, then so you have the idea of how you are going to perform our activity. Okay? So, are you excited, class? Okay, so before we proceed to our activity, we will group you into 5 groups. Okay, so I have here a sort of a paper. Then this consists of 5 groups. No? So each of you, group A, no? So you have a activity. Okay. Then the group B, this one, and also the group C, and another one in group D. Okay, so you have a group na, and as you see the paper I gave it to you, there's a time, and each of you will perform the 5 activities, vice versa, no? So at the end of the session of the group A, at the end of the 5, then the group B will proceed to their next activity, then so on and so forth. There's a guide, so you can never be forgot, no, of what you have to do. And also you have a leader, and you have to assist or facilitate those things. And I am to facilitate too. So whatever the questions and have a ununderstood things. Okay, so I will give you 25 minutes to do these things. Okay, so you are going to perform the 5S. The activity 1 you are going to discuss and apply Shiri or sort in housekeeping. Then the activity 2 will discuss and apply also the CISO, sweep, housekeeping. And as well as the activity 3, 4, and 5, you are going to apply the 5S in housekeeping. So you have the group, so you are going to perform it all group B, but you can perform all, no? Because you have the time allotted. Okay, so I will give you 25 minutes to finish your activity. Okay, so time starts now. Okay, time's up. So I will collect your groupings. Let's see if you are get the. Okay, very good. You get the. That means that we are having the good activity. So you get all the activities in your groups. So after this, you have the groupings, so we will have the evaluation to make sure that each of you will understand and have the idea of the 5S. So we have the 5 items to be answered, and each item consists of 1 minute. So you have only 5 minutes to answer. Okay? So I will give you 5 minutes to answer, and I will get your ball pen, and I will distribute this paper to all of you. Just get and pass also this. Guess and pass. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Okay, start now. Pass the paper. Okay. Okay, time is up. Pass your paper in front. So just pick the paper, just forward please the paper in front. Okay, so that you cannot stand up. So just collect the first row man in front will collect all your papers. Okay, that's right. Okay, very good. Hey, so very good. So most of you got perfect. Huh? So we have only 3 out of 5. Now there's 2 students that got 3 out of 5, and most of you get perfect. Very good. Let us clap ourselves. Very good. So class, before we end up our lesson, we have an assignment that to be answered in your notebook, and as well as to be passed. No? So at the assignment, research at least 5 different types of welding electrodes and its uses, and write this in an 1/2 crosswise paper. Okay? Okay, so just take note in your notebook. Okay, very good. So let us all stand and have a prayer that to be led us by Santisas, Mr. Santisas. Amen. Okay, goodbye class, and that's all for this